Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim, bringing you guys the Daily Deals with Tim, where I talk about tech, crypto, and stock deals, all for you guys. And before I begin, this is my personal opinion and not financial advice. And today, I want to ask you guys a question. Does China hate Bitcoin? Now, the conflict around China, it has been going through the last couple of months. And because China banned the ICOs and banned a couple of exchanges as well, there has been a lot of complications that led to a lot of FUD. It drove down the prices and just people were going crazy over it. I mean, it's really kind of hard to see your portfolio drop like 20, 30, 40, even 50% for some of the altcoins. And I believe Bitcoin dropped almost around 40%. And people have a feeling or an opinion. Some sort of people or some group of people have an opinion about China and that they hate Bitcoin and they hate the blockchain, they hate the cryptocurrency, or at least the government side of it. However, there is an article out here that kind of begs to differ. And they're saying that it's political. Why China hates Bitcoin and loves the blockchain. So I kind of had an idea that China hates Bitcoin, but this one suggests that they love the blockchain. So to look at this, so the crypto community is once again reeling from the Chinese crackdown and trying to just read China's next move. Now, China's policymaking is not transparent. So we don't know what they're going to do until they come out with the official announcements. But let's consider the following. The People's Bank of China appears to be closer to issuing a digital fiat currency than any other central banks out there. It has launched its own digital currency research institute with a director that talks about its design possibility with publications such as CoinDesk. Interesting. And secondly, China desires to end the US dollar's global dominance has grown more strident as with other international groups. So that's kind of a general statement. So we could consider that. Thirdly, so apart from its kind of hate towards Bitcoin, China is committed to distributed ledger technology. There is a variety of high level formed by the government and the business institutions to implement that. And China's own IT ministry is backing a new blockchain lab just after days on crackdown on Bitcoin trading. So they are backing up a new blockchain lab in their IT side of it. Interesting again. And lastly, with the Belt and Road Initiative, estimated to entail investments of $900 billion across land and sea to 65 different countries. So they are coming up with one of the most comprehensive and one of the most largest international trade and infrastructure development plan to influence economically and politically overseas. So China has a lot of resources, a lot of money, and they're moving to expand globally. And as you know, if you didn't know, they also have a pretty big e-commerce with the Alibaba and kind of like an Amazon of China, where there is just a lot of outsourcing going from China to globally. So just interesting things to talk about. So also, the general idea is that they're trying to cut the middleman, which is US. So in short, the Chinese government wants to foster international trade under its own terms and end the financial, economic, and the political hegemony of the US. As Trump is embracing America first protectionism, China kind of sees the opportunity and wants to be the global leadership in the economic sense. And I believe that, or not, the article says that Chinese authorities see the blockchain technology as potentially useful as a tool to advance their interests, especially on trade. So I believe a lot of this article is talking about how China sees the blockchain technology as one of the good benefits that they could come out on top. And by dismissing Bitcoin, it kind of drove the price down. But I believe that this is simply my speculation, that their view on blockchain is still something that is for the future, something that is rising and only keeps on rising. Another thing that I kind of think about is that why would they hate Bitcoin? Well, in the article, it suggests that they are trying to come up with their own digital fiat currency. So what if China had like a, I don't know, China coin, and that was their official digital fiat currency that could be on a decentralized blockchain made by China? Then you can use that globally. Now that might not come true. It might be a crazy idea. However, they also have their China's first blockchain, which is Neo. And as you guys have seen, Neo has grown pretty much 70 to 80% of its high from the lows of $16, I believe, all the way to around 33 to 34 right now. And just in span of a couple months, it dropped all the way down by the China regulations, news of that, and went all the way back up again, almost up. I believe that Neo has a very good connection to the Chinese government and into China's economics in general, and especially Da Hongfei and how he is related to On-Chain, another big, I think it's a tech company, I'm not too sure, but it is a company that has a lot of influence in China, and they are somewhat connected to the Chinese government as well. So I believe that Neo will get a lot of support, and possibly from Neo can generate a lot of different other technologies as well. Excuse me, sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, so that is something that I'm thinking about. But one thing that you guys have to think about is that China, it's not going to be easy for China, because China has a closed economic system that limits its capacity to innovate. So their economic system is not capitalism, but it's kind of like capitalism, but they still have their Communist Party ideas, I believe. So given the current policies of China, this might have a slow, gradual growth. But I believe that China is working towards a blockchain that might boost up their economics in the future, especially with Neo and possibly with other China blockchains as well. And there's another one coming up, Quantum. Yeah, so that's another Chinese blockchain, I believe. If not, please correct me, but I don't know too much about Quantum. I'm gonna do more research on them. But anyways, if you guys like this kind of content, like the video, comment below, and smash that subscribe button. And also, if you guys want to support the channel, check out my affiliate links below, and really appreciate that. And as always, I'll bring you guys more deals on Daily Deals with Tim.